and welcome to our first official episode of EverNever TV.
Yay!
First official episode. Yes. I was like, we've been doing this for a while now.
I am Soman.
I'm JoAnn.
And I'm Ramon.
And welcome to our first official episode of 2017, the year that everything will fall apart and the world will die.
Yay!
So we'll be here to chart the apocalypse. In the meantime, hopefully a new book in the School for Good and Evil series will come out, and we will have 52 more episodes of EverNever TV by the end of the year.
I mean, if the internet goes down, people are just going to have to read your books more.
It's true. Okay.
What are we doing this week, today?
JoAnn's in charge.
Oh yeah, Joanne, what are we doing this week?
We are going to do Never Have I Ever, the book edition.
It's gonna fail.
Yeah, Ramon's going to end up looking like a donkey.
Donkeys are actually very intelligent creatures.
And just to lay out the rules, I will read out a question, and then we will say either I have or I have not.
Okay.
Have you ever judged a book by its cover?
1, 2, 3.
All right, okay.
Yes.
At least you're honest about it. If a book's really ugly, do you just not pick it up?
Yeah.
To me, it's also based on who's blurbed it.
That's true.
You want to read something that has quotes from people you trust.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I've definitely not read books because people I hate have blurbed it.
Really?
Yeah.
Meaning like they've given a blurb that...
Oh, like they've given a glowing review and I'm like,
Yeah.
I hate this person.
So you're not going to
I'm
do
not
it.
read this.
Oh boy.
Have you ever lied about reading a book?
1, 2, 3.
Duh! Who
Okay,
hasn't?
Yeah. At least we all cop to that one too.
Ramon!
I lied about all of them.
All
Like,
the
I've
books.
read that
All of
one.
them.
Yeah, it's like Star Trek. No, it's about fairy tales. Well, same thing.
This is similar but related. For school, have you ever not done an assigned reading and gotten away with it?
1, 2, 3.
All the
All
time.
of us. I had a professor in college who taught us how to get away with not reading.
What's the
Like-
secret?
Boo.
You read the introduction paragraph so that you know like basically what the thing is about, and then you skim halfway down to a paragraph and just pick out a topic in the middle, and then just like read only that paragraph and talk about it and make it sound like you've read the whole thing.
Just focus on
Just
that.
focus on that.
That sounds like pretty good advice.
That always bit me in the butt in high school though, because we'd always get quizzed, and I would read like the first chapter, the last chapter, and like a couple chapters in the middle, and then it's always like some minutia of like when Joey met Sally in the cave.
Pop quizzes are where nice, kind human souls go to die.
That's
Yes.
true.
The worst thing I ever did was I had too much homework in 11th grade one night, and there was an assignment for English that wasn't going to be graded, where you had to read this stupid short story and answer like 3 plot questions about it.
Yeah.
And I remember going into the kitchen, and I took my textbook, dumped it down in front of my mom, and said, page 692, you have to do it. And then went back into my room. She did it. I mean, the teacher didn't even check it.
That's how you got into Harvard.
So anyway, if your parents ever question you about having too much homework, just say that my mom did my homework in 11th grade.
Have you ever borrowed a book and forgotten to give it back?
1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
What's yours?
Mine was Jane Eyre, which was bad because I actually borrowed it from my teacher. But then she just decided to give it to me after the school year. So
I have one. I still have it. I feel so bad. From 4th grade, Mrs. Ainsley. She was a former ballet teacher. She gave me some Baryshnikov book that had paintings in it too for an assignment. I never gave it back to her because I had to rip one of them pages out.
Oh, God.
She's not around anymore, so I don't think she's a teacher. I mean, she's like done.
I was like, she's in heaven
She's
now.
dead.
Okay. My friend Anton gave me this book called Chroma that is out of print, and he had like one of the only like paperbacks that they've made.
You're so
And he's
bad.
like, please give it back to me, and it's sitting on my shelf.
It's right there.
Have you ever gotten in trouble in a library?
1, 2, 3. Oh,
Lies.
I was a total librarian's pet. So
Lies.
I never got in trouble.
Oh,
No, it's not.
Oh my God.
Don't believe you.
I got in trouble so much because we used to do my homework in the library after school, and there was this big German woman, and you'll see this a lot in School for Good and Evil, that whenever people shush other people, they don't say shh, they add a P at the end and go shh. Shh. And it's because she did it to us in the library. She was coming, she would shh.
Oh, so she like spat at you at the same time?
Yeah, there was like a big P at the end, and we're like, what's with the P?
my mom would drop me off at the library when I was little, so eventually I became the librarian or like a volunteer. I got in trouble and I was forced to become a volunteer / slave. But it was free daycare, so my mom was fine. Anyways.
Have you ever ruined or destroyed a book?
1, 2, 3.
What? Really?
Correct.
You just lied.
No, I
You told
didn't.
us. You
No.
said you
I
tore out
said-
pages of a book.
Oh, well, that's
Oh.
true. But it was technically my book, and I was...
It became your book.
I thought it was... Wait, I want to repeat.
Whenever I go on tour, I always have boys in certain schools, especially in the Midwest, who tell me that like they're nervous about buying a book with 2 girls on the cover because they think that it is for girls then only. So what I'll do then on tour is I'll rip off the cover and say, "Would you buy it now?" And they're like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "So buy it and rip off the cover."
Okay.
Anyway, if you're a boy watching this show and you get nervous about reading the book, just tear off the cover or duct tape it. So that's it for this week's game of Never Have I Ever, the books edition. Ramon disappeared because he died. And so we have a couple more housekeeping things to take care of. We have a new giveaway coming up for the month of January and February that is going to feature special School for Good and Evil uniform patches that you can iron on to your shirts, and they look just like this.
I thought they were pirate patches!
No. And lastly, we have Coven contest winners. For those of you who are new, every single week we host a contest on the website. This time, here are the winners for that. And the winners of the Coven contest are the 3 Malicious Witches of Goodbrook for their wickedly creative and creatively wicked entry. Email us at evernevertvchannel@gmail.com for your prizes.
See you guys next week.
Bye!